Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is day 5 of the CMA Topo Chapters Northland tour, and as you can see it's just a bit drizzly again this morning, but the forecast is for clearing weather as we go north. And north we go because we're heading up today to Cape Reinga and via Highway 10, and we're also going to visit some friends up on the Katikati Peninsula. So enjoy! Yeah, hi everybody, I'm Goose. Welcome to my channel, Loose with Goose. So there's the map of where we're going to go. A great day, I'm really looking forward to Cape Reinga. This is one of the highlights of the tour, for me anyway. Never been there, some of the other guys have, and you'll note there's only 4 bikes coming through today because Pine Tree and Lisa have been up here a couple of times as they've shown their friends from South Africa around the country. So they're having a day off, and Helen is also having a day off. She had a fairly horrendous trip up here in the rain yesterday on the bus, so she's having a day off and going to have a wee look around Katikati itself. But as you can see, the scenery doesn't disappoint. Again, there's all sorts of scenery here, from rolling hillside to see quite heavily forested land, beautiful native regrowth, and there's a lot of horticulture as well as normal agricultural farming up here as well. We'll see a bit later on just how good some of that is and how it's developing, because the Northland as well as Hawke's Bay, where I come from, are sort of the two provinces which are a bit like the poor relations, but the people themselves are very hardy and they just get on with it and see what they can develop. Now this is coming into Kayo. Kayo's quite a well-known town up north here, and quite a busy little town. It services quite an area. So yeah, I'll just sit back and you can just see the different sorts of architecture from the older to the new. You can see that back in the day with some of that architecture, that may have been 3 pubs in a very small town. There's possibly more, I don't know. Here we go, we're coming across the river now, and there's a lot of these tidal estuaries and rivers all the way through Northland, because it's a very narrow piece of land. This is why you sort of get 4 seasons in one day through here. There's nothing to stop the weather coming through. But again, you can see the weather's starting to clear now, but you see the scenery is really very, very good indeed. It's great roads to ride on, and great scenery to look at. But here we're coming now into Cooper's Beach, very, very well-known landmark here in the north. A very, very big holiday town. There's people from all over the North Island come up here. It's very sheltered as far as the boating is concerned. And along that coast, it's not too far north, we're just up and over the hill. We're absolutely blown away by this beach. This was a real eye-opener for me, and never been here before. And this is Cable Bay. And I just couldn't get over the colour of the sand, this beautiful orange golden sand. Absolutely stunning. There'll be a sign coming up soon, you'll see why it's called Cable Bay. But look at this. This is beautiful. There's a photo in a moment of the team that rode up through there, and coming from the left there's Gary and Di, and then Lance, Michelle, and Dreadnought, and yours truly on the end. Now, coming up from Cable Bay, and we're just riding out now, and you don't have to go very far to get away from the water, but you're not very far from the water anyway, regardless of where you are. And we came from here and just carried on north, and then got up onto the Cuddy Peninsula to go and see some friends of Gary and Di's. This is on the peninsula we've just turned off. Very surprised at just how flat it was. There are some trees out there, but it looks, some hills I should say, but it looks as if it was sort of little islands, and they've joined up with the causeway, and it's probably very sandy soil in through here. But because it's so flat and so low lying, it's quite amazing, because the Northland Peninsula had a lot of kauri forest, very, very well matured, and when they've dug down and they've found a lot of it, and the surprising thing is that the trees are all lying one way. They might be lying north to south or east to west, I can't remember, but they're all lying in the same direction, which sort of denotes that at some stage there was a massive tsunami or some sort of wind or a massive natural event that actually blew them over. Here we are coming into the turn-off to go down and see our friends. As you see, it's very very flat, but a lovely area, and a lot of mixed agriculture in through here as well. So this is back on the main road. This is Highway 10, and heading north, and the next township we'll come to is Awanui. And that's the junction of going north to Cape Reinga, or south, and there's Lance on his V-Strom. This is coming into Awanui, and you'll see the signpost up here with Kaitaias to the left, and Cape Reinga to the right. And Cape Reinga from here is about 104 k's. And this little car up here, we got stuck behind him for quite a while. A couple of them got through, but Dreadnought and I got caught behind for a bit. But it wasn't much of a hardship, because the countryside we were going through is really nice, just to have a good old quiet cruise and a good look around. So if you like what you're seeing, subscribe. It's free to subscribe, so don't be scared to hit the bell icon either, so you can get a few updates. And leave a like. If you don't mind me prattling away there. So there you go, you can have a look, see on the right hand side there's the sea, so you're not very far, we're not very far from it at all. Doesn't matter where you are on the Northland Peninsula. So here's the start of the horticulture. There's avocado trees there, and there's a huge amount, there's about 100 acres, hectares I should say, developed further up, and there's more being developed and more going in. So they're really starting to look and use the climate up here. Here it is now. It comes out on both sides of the road. Very, very well protected, because I said the wind blows through here quite gustily. There's it's not very wide, and of course it just blows straight in from the Tasman, comes across the top and out towards the Pacific. So this is day 5. This is part 1 of day 5. A couple of weeks, the next one will be out, and that's when we get right up to Cape Reinga. But we're stopping here in Hohora. This is where we had our lunch. There's a great little hotel there, and very friendly, good food, good service. And keep watching, because in the next episode there's a stage there where I thought the tour was going to be over for me. But in the meantime, ride free, and of course, God bless.